This is a brief video demonstration of how the Rotary Club of Rome, Georgia creates their annual photo directory. The directory is a great resource for our members, and with the help of Microsoft Access and Word, relatively easy for other clubs to duplicate. We're going to start by looking at the Access database, then go through the reports that are available. We'll then take a look at the Word document template and end with an explanation how to create the print-ready copy in the form of Adobe PDF files. So here's the central navigating screen in Access. You can filter by last name until you found the person you're looking for, and then double-click will drill down and show you the detailed information. Just a couple of explanations here. I think this is fairly self-explanatory, but their classification, whether they're an officer that year, their Paul Harris Fellow status, their GRSP status if you're a Georgia club. And finally, this status field here, the key thing to note is that if they're no longer active in your club, they're automatically removed from the next reports that we'll look at. You can drag and drop photos to this section, and there's basic editing capabilities as well. So you do the data entry into these screens, and then you can generate some reports. And the photo directory report is one of them. And you'll recognize some of this information, the person's name, their classification, their employer. I'm going to close there and just kind of orient you. There are a number of other reports here. For the sake of expediency, I've created PDF versions of these, and we'll just quickly go through them. Here's an officer's page. If you have executive staff, there's a page for that. A listing of nearby clubs. A brief listing by classification of each of your active members. A Paul Harris Fellowship listing. If you're in Georgia, again, a GRSP report. And an address proof report that we put on the tables a couple of weeks before printing, allowing our members to update their address information. Okay, the next two reports we're looking at concern committees. The first is an alphabetical listing of members with their committee assignments. And the second is an area of service report. Given the annual reshuffling that often occurs with committees, we've taken some special attention here. Let's take another look at the data entry section. We're looking at Kay Tall's record, and if we go to committee, we can learn what committee she's part of. Similarly, there are a couple of quality assurance queries you can run, help you identify individuals that have yet to be assigned to a committee, committees that don't have any chairs assigned yet, individuals that are committees that are no longer active, these sorts of things. So it may take you a little bit of discovery on your part, but there's a lot of flexibility built into the tables, including things like print orders, the ability to describe your committees, these sorts of things. We've looked at the structured type of content that you can generate from a database. But in our club's directory, there's a fair bit of narrative that's needed as well. All that sort of thing is entered in Microsoft Word. Obviously, your club will have different content, but this Word document may be helpful to you in terms of formatting. The page dimensions match the reports in Access, for example, and typical content includes object of Rotary, a table of contents, current year international and district officers, a listing of past presidents, and then a range of other club-specific information. So the process involves doing the data entry in Access, editing the Word content, and then generating Adobe PDF versions of these things and compiling together. For this, you can use Adobe Acrobat or a variety of comparable tools. To get a sample PDF of what a completed directory looks like or request a free version of these Access Word tools, please visit geosolve.com/Rotary. Thanks for watching.